The company Sigma reached out to me recently and asked if I wanted to review one of their products. Now, I'd never heard of the company, but I probably should have. So when they asked, I said, yeah, sure, I'll test that out for you. And I was really like, yeah, send me that. They are a company that makes drones, from entry-level drones to really high-end professional-style drones. And they offered to send me out one. So they sent me out this little guy. It is a Syma X100. And it is their entry-level drone, and it's perfect because I have never flown a drone. I have no idea how it works, how difficult it is to fly, or the range, battery life, any of those things. I watched a ton of videos on drones before, but I have no personal experience. So they sent it out to me, and I got to review it, test it out, and I get to share that now.
The X100 is a lightweight entry-class drone made out of a chromed plastic about 6 inches square, and retails for under $50. It comes with a drone, a pretty nice controller, an extra battery, 4 extra propellers, and a USB charging cable. The battery is stored under the drone in a small compartment and is pretty easy to change out. It's pretty easy to get started flying with the X100. It has a one-button takeoff mode, and you can launch it from just about any surface. Flying the drone can initially be a challenge. And you're going to bump into things a lot, over and over and over again. And even after practicing for a while, it'll feel like all you're doing is chasing the drone. But after a while, things will just kind of fall into place. And after a while of all that learning, of all those fails, you'll realize that this drone is a lot of fun.
I think I've got this now. It was a lot of fun testing that out. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I have no experience with drones. I have a little bit of experience flying some remote control helicopters, but barely enough to even claim it's any sort of real experience. A couple of notes about this from the entry-level perspective is it's pretty easy to get it up and going and getting it in the air. It takes a little bit of time and probably at least about an hour of practice to start getting the feel of how this actually works in terms of rotating it, moving forward, moving back, and the up and down movement of the drone. The couple of built-in features are nice, the hover feature, but they still kind of feel limited. Now I have to be honest, I don't know what part of this is my inability and my inexperience, and what is just the limitations of the drone itself. I would really have to fly a more expensive or professional level drone, if somebody was to trust me with that, to really see what the difference is in that feeling of flight between those two. But for an entry level and just getting going, it's pretty fun. The one frustrating thing about this, aside from just learning the controls, is battery life. Now, they include 2 batteries in the box, which is really nice, and having them charged up will give you maybe 15-20 minutes of flight time if you're lucky. Now, out of a drone this size, I don't think there's a whole lot you can do about that because you are limited with the weight of it and the physical size of the battery itself. I would love to hear what your experience is with drones, especially entry-level drones like this one. If you could leave a comment on Instagram or Twitter, I know it's not ideal, but my comments are still not accessible in YouTube. I am working on that though. I'd love to hear what everybody else thinks and what their experience is. Like I said, I don't know if it's me or if it's just this level of drone. It's kind of hard for me to tell without a little bit more experience. But thanks for watching. One of the ways you could help is share an episode with a friend, maybe one that you really like. Show somebody else something similar that might be of their interest. You can also help financially with patreon.com/GeekBuilders. Every little bit helps, and we're trying to grow the community as we go along making these builds. I have a couple other bigger builds coming up, but I'm not ready to talk about it until I have those things permanently in place. That wraps this up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to design, make, and play. See you next time.
Yeah.